Hello! I'm back out and a slight change of scenery. Got a bit dark there, didn't I? I'm on Pads Lake, but the opposite bank to where I was before. And you can see my cars over there, it's not that far to walk. But with this peg you get all this water. Basically up to the island, across then to that split. Because there is another peg down here. Well, peg sort of, it's, I suppose you get a brolly on it. Here. So I could do a day session, I suppose. But even then they'll have half the island in this bank and I'll have half the island in that bank up to the lilies. I'm waffling this about pointing, you can't see what I'm pointing at, can you? But yeah. The only thing with this peg is you don't get no sun because you're in the shade, but the shade makes it warmer because there's no wind. It's shady from the wind, so it's really warm. But like I say, it is what it is. I ain't got my pointing stick out of the bag yet. I might have to get a twig, go back old school. And I'm the only one on. Well, on here. Or it's like it catches on my chain, it makes a weird noise. So I've got one straight out in front to the island, but probably a rod length and a half off it. I'll see a bit of fizzing when I got here. I've got one off the corner of here, because there was a fish boshing there when I stood over the other side talking to someone near where my car is. And I've got one off the point of this split here. Again, because one bosh there when I was over the other side chatting to one of the lads what was on, just packing on, he was just packing down. So no sunbathing, because I'm in the shade, but no wind, so it's still too warm. But I'm here, the rods are out. I've got a side view now, look, I'm here. So when, let me show you. It's weird. That's going to be clicking on that. Yes, I'm looking at my rod side on. Usually I'm behind them, aren't I? But now I'm sort of side on, look. But all's good with the world. So I've got tonight, tomorrow night, then back to where it's Saturday, Sunday. Then I'll be on Wyndham Monday and Tuesday. And I'll be looking at booking some holidays probably mid-July for mine and my daughter's birthday. So that's all I've got to report so far. Now, I was up at 4. I thought, oh, I'll get up at 4, I'll leave about 6, be here for 7. No, got up at 4, had a coffee, started watching crap on YouTube. Oh. I think that's roach, there's a few roach down here, I'm getting lined up off the roach, or they're pecking at me bait. But yeah, I didn't get here till about 9:30. And I was talking to the guy over there for a good hour, so it was 10:30. By the time I got all my gear around here and set up, it was 12. And now it is 1, and everything's set up, and I'm just going to make a coffee. And then I shall be catching you later. Shut up. Oh, I sound like human, didn't it? Moron. But yeah, I'll shoot and I shall have a little update later. So bye for now. Evening. I'm going to have a problem with a roach, I think. I brought all 3 rods in to rebait. It's just gone 7 o'clock. And they'd all been whittled away to nearly nothing. and there's no crate. Remember, it happened to me once last time, but it happened twice because I was getting little knocks on one, so I brought it in. It'd been whittled away, so I put a fresh boilie on, chucked it back out, and 2 hours later when I brought them all in, it'd been whittled away again. The wafter hadn't, because obviously they're harder, so the roach can't get them. It's because the softish baits are soft-ish. So I'm either going to have to air dry them a bit, or shrink wrap them with that super wrap, like I'm going to have to do next door on Wyndham, or use my hard hookers. Or like I've done now, they've all gone out on wafters, but I'm out of bug wafters. Well, I'm not. I've got some in my order, but I didn't bring them with me because I didn't think I'd have to use them on all rods, because usually I only have one rod on them. So now I've used them, so I'm on to me. I've got some SLK wafters and some S7s, so I'm using them now. I'm on the SLKs now. So I've got enough. They're still having to go at them. I keep seeing the rod tips just tipping a little bit in the line, going a little bit like that, you know what I mean? They're picking it up and then they can't do it with it and dropping it. So they're trying to pack away at them, but I don't think they can. So maybe it might not be a problem. It's still warm, that's why I'm dressed like this. Really warm. Got to move back because, you know, it gets near my chain, it interferes, doesn't it? I noticed on my last vlog it cut off a couple of times. I think that's my chain touching it. But we had a little bit of rain, not heavy, but it rained for a little bit. So now I don't know what to do tonight. Because it's still warm, so I've got all my fence open on the bivvy. But we're going to get rain in the night, which I'm not sure if we are or not. Do I put the fence up and then I'm going to be too warm? Or do I leave them down and I'll be more comfortable, but then if it rains, I'm going to get wet? I think I'll leave them up. If it rains, I'm just going to have to jump out and put them up, aren't I? So if I wake up with rain, it don't come through the mesh, does it? But it does, but it don't come through hitting you. It hits the mesh and it seeps through and just slides down, doesn't it? So that'll be alright. Just make sure nothing's near the side. What's an electrical? Oh, so that'll be a problem. Oh dear! But I've got the old copper beer. What am I on now? I'm on the mixed fruit now. I think the roach should stop now. So they realise they can't get the upbait, and the pellet what's gone out, they probably had most of that. So now they've gone off somewhere. I was going to say they've gone off to bother someone else, but there's no one in me on. That's the problem, isn't it? So as I put bait out, straight on me. But I'm hoping they can't move. If they can't move in, they'll get rid of it, they'll bully them out. I'm in bits again. I have to get the old hand sanitizer on that to stop it itching. Yeah, so I know it's happened yet, except the roach. But I still had no float rod. You'd be able to have loads of roach and some big roach in it. You could have some fun in here with like, just a float rod, you know, a waggler, just float fishing. You'd have quite a few roach, I reckon, on maggot. Well, just a little indate, update, round date, big date, little date, fat date, update. You can hear how quiet it is now, can't you? It's lovely. There's fish to my left in the lily pads down here, but they're thick. And at the back you got reeds, so they were if I tempted to put that one down here, the one that's down off the sticky out tree to my left. I was thinking of putting it down here off these pads, but I'd have to fish it locked up. I'm fishing them tight now, so they can't really detect line. But if I had them there near the pads, man, they're close. I could fish locked up and I'll be on it before they get in the pads, hopefully, because it's only shallow. It's only about 2 or 3 foot to my left, so there's not a lot of line they can take, but there's still enough to get in the pads, I think. But we shall see. We'll see what happens tonight. Because now it's cooling down. This is usually when they come on the feed. And like I say, that I think the roach have left me alone now. Hopefully, because I use a lot of liquids on my pellets, there's still going to be smell in the bottom, so that might attract the carp in. That's the idea. So I'm going to shoot, enjoy my drink, and my puffer. I have to fill it up. And I'll get my tea on in a minute. Probably sit out here till it's dark. And then get my head down. Like I say, I was up at 4 this morning and I thought, oh, I'll come early. That didn't work out like that, did it? But I'm waffling. I've been waffling now for like, look, nearly 7 minutes. So I'll catch you in the morning or in the night with a fish. Hopefully with a fish. Because last time I was on here last week, I had 7, didn't I? But I was on the other side and the roach didn't bother me on there. They did on one rod once. Then they bothered me no more for the next how many hours I was on there. 2 days I did. It was only the first day that bothered me, then they left me alone. But hey ho, then I say Monday and Tuesday I should be next door in Wyndham. Because I've got my hard hookers, so I'm going to use them on there and I'll probably wrap them as well, be doubly safe. Or maybe not, I might put them out. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'll put them out without the wrap on, because the cray shouldn't be able to get whittle away at them, but then again they might do. So it's probably better to be safe than sorry, so I better arm off wrapping them. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I'm on there Monday. So I'll shoot and I shall catch you later. Because I'm just overthinking things again and doing my own head in. So I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Afternoon. It's just started spitting with rain. We got some last night, you know, when I was undecided whether to cover the fence up or not. Oh, I was thinking about that. It hammered down a proper heavy shower. And it does come through the mesh, doesn't it? Because it was splashing me. It's a mesh then goes into a fine mist, doesn't it? It covers everything. Oh well, you live and learn. So I was out in the rain. That's why all the air vents now are shut. Because we're supposed to be getting some more through the night, but we didn't. And then I've left them down today, even though it's still warm. It's still at 23, 24 degrees. But it's forecast rain between now, or from between 11 and up to about 5 or 6 tonight. Showers, some heavy. So I'm opting on the side of caution. I'm keeping them down. But like I say, we haven't had any. It's dark now, isn't it? And it is spitting a little bit. And if you can see them geese, I've been going through my lines. Because one of them got lost, it got separated from the main group. It was coming up and down in front of me, squawking. And the rest of them was behind me somewhere, what in the lake. I don't know if it was across the road, because roads at the back of me. And they was calling it, and it was here going up and down and calling them. Kept going through my lines, because when you're young, it's one of the young geese, they don't know about lines, just kept going through them. Then the rest, you can see them now, look. They come back on from wherever they've been. And it's see him and it's shot across to him and took the lines out again. I thought, ah! So it's been quiet except for the geese and the cuckoo. Oh, I had a cuckoo started last night. And they had one last night. But again, it was like a low double. Probably 10, 12 pounds, something like that. I was going to photo it because I had every intention. I thought, I'll photo them and whatever. It's just a bit to put on the video, isn't it? So it reminds me of the stamp of fish I was getting in here. But no, it was my middle rod, which was to the iron but shy of the iron, about 2 rod lengths out when I put it back out last night. And it shot to the right. Then I got hold of it before I could go around the iron and down the channel. And I started bringing it in, and it shot towards me. Because I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Yeah, there's that growth there, some reeds and that there to my left, so it's shot into them. And obviously as it got there, it took me right hand rod out. So I got it out of there, I got it out of them reeds. Feeling great, but it come out. I got it landed. But it made the lines there was all tangled, made a mess of me right hand rod as well. So I got it on up, let it go straight out. This is 2 in the morning. Then I'd sort both them rods out. And the line from him, it got, the uplink had got somehow wrapped round my right hand rod, round the main line. And I couldn't undo it, sort of tangled, so I had to cut it. The uplink, the one I had the fish on and pull it through. The knotted bit in the main line of the other rod. So anyway, I got it all done. And I left the one in what I'd cut the rig off, and I put a fresh rig on this morning when I baited up this morning. So I've had one, a low double. Watch them geese are all going now, look. So it's not a blank, even though I didn't get a photo out, but if I have any through to tonight, as long as I don't take all my other rods out, which they seem to do on here, because they've gone mad, these younger ones, little ones, don't they? They just don't know when to stop. Now, you know, I've had 30s and 40s, and they just plod and stay deep, and they pull every now and again, but you sort of control them, you let them take a bit of land, you know how the score is. With these ones, they pick it up, then it's a couple of beeps, then a one toner, they realise they're up, then they're up and down. They try and take you everywhere, they know where every snag is. And I'm sure they know where the other lines are, because they always manage to go through your lines, and I think they do that on purpose. But hey-oh, the joys of fishing. It wasn't joyful at 2 in the morning, I was cursing a little bit, twat or whatever. But then in the morning, because I was up at 4:30, so 2.5 hours later I had to have me about 2 hours sleep. Thought, right, start again. And I rebaited early this morning, probably about 5. I thought I'll have a coffee and I'm going to rebait before they start mooching about. So I did, and everything was good with the world again. Now look, the sun's trying to come out again. I don't know what to do. It's too warm with the vents down. But guarantee if I put them up, it will start pissing down again, and we'll get an heavy shower. And then I get wet again. I might just open the back ones. Right, I'm going to sort these vents out, because that's the pressing issue of the day. And you know, I have had one, and like I say, I will try and get some photos, as long as I don't take my other rods out and it's the middle of the night, because then all you want to do is get the fish back and sort your rods out, don't you? So if it's a proper mess, you just leave them in and sort them out first light. But I'll be going early in the morning, so I've got a bit to do tomorrow, and then wait tomorrow night. So I'll be going to bed early, but most of the runs, or a lot of the runs you get here are through the night, so how much sleep I'll get tonight, I don't know. But like I say, I want to be away early, get home, get stuff sorted, get stuff I need for work sorted, get stuff for me pack up, usual score. Showered. I think my head needs doing again, that's getting my ears getting long. Oh, I have to get the old clippers out. And then get some sleep. What I plan on doing, go to bed tomorrow tea time. Get up, say 4 or 5 o'clock, go to bed. Get up for like 9, 10 o'clock. Then just get ready for work, go to work. At work at 11:30. So I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Morning. Well, nothing through the night. No, it's no nothing. Which is unusual. Most of the bites come probably between 6 at night, 8 the following morning. Nothing. Completely shut off. But another force turned up last night about tea time-ish, obviously Friday night, so I don't know if that's killed it. With them chucking leads out and that. I don't know. But I had one yesterday afternoon. And I've got a little bit of footage of it, not a lot. just to show you again, like the stamp of fish, it's a nice looker. Again, probably low double. So I did get a little clip of it in a photo. So I'll put that on at the end. It is now 6:15. I've been up since 4. So I've been watching the water. Nothing boshing out. There's a bit of fizzing. So I think there's something feeding. But not on my bait. Then it could be because I'm gone on the SLKs. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the one I had yesterday afternoon, I think that was on SLK. But next time I'm out, I'll have, if I'm on here, I've got my hard hookers, and I've got that super wrap what I keep going on about, what I haven't tried, so we'll see how good that is. Then I'll pop on Wyndham, and hopefully that should sort the craze out. No rain come last night. I kept the shutters down because it was forecast this rain and thunderstorms and all that. None of that happened. I'm watching all the geese there walking back over the other side. Been watching the kingfisher. I say it's just good to be out, innit? Because like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on at work and I'm getting stressed at work, and just to get away and clear your head is a good thing. But I shall shoot in a minute. I'm going to start the pat down. I'd say 6:15 I should be away for 7:30, 8. Home for 9. Usual score, you know it by now, don't you? In, gearing, out, bit of shopping, stuff I need for work. And am I going to get stuff for fishing Monday and Tuesday? Because I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Saturday night I'm at work tonight and tomorrow night, and Monday, Tuesday, normal days off. Do I come back then, or do I give it a break? I could do with sorting my gear out and cut it, because a lot of stuff I fetch I never use. But then sod's law, I'll start taking things out and cutting down what I'm fetching, and then something will happen that I'll have an occurrence where something I haven't brought I could have used. But we shall see what I shall do. Got a moor end down that side on the pads. It's, don't know what, it's getting insects and that's little moths while it's catching them and taking them back to its young. It's only got 2 left, so don't know where they've gone. Not sure there's any pike in it. I know there is in Wyndham, I think. And apparently there's a sander and a couple of cats in Wyndham as well. But I don't know if there is in here. But there's a lot of roach in here. Because this used to be a mixed fishery, this lake. But I am waffling for the sake of waffling. I've got nothing to tell you. So like I say, I'll stick the clip on. Oh, there you go, just heard one bosh. Then start the slow pat down. If I do have another before I leave, I might add it to this, or I might just get a photo and put it on the next vlog. But it's all quiet, as you can hear. Oh, now the cuckoo started. Spoke too soon. But right, I'm going to get off and I shall catch you on the next one, because I'm not saying a lot, am I? Finish my coffee, get the pat down done, get home. Get sorted, showered and all that bollocks, and hopefully I'll be going back to bed about 3 this afternoon, get a few hours for me at work tonight. There's quite a bit more fishing going on now. But I am going, because I'm waffling. I don't know, old age. I think I'm losing my marbles, as I say. No more gnat bites. But I got stung on the nettles, and the hand sanitizer works on nettles as well. Put some of that on it, stopped it like stinging like they do. But I'm shooting, like I say, because I've got no to say really, and I shall catch you on the next one. So bye for now. Bye. Hello. It's a nice one, look. This is about a stamp of the size of fish you get in here. Nice lookers. As you can see, lively. Very lively. Really lively. You know, show them the other side. And there's the other side. Happy days. Catch you in a bit.